If you're like me, you're thinking ahead to the 2023 garden season. I'm just itching to be out there planting, turning dirt, harvesting stuff, all the goodness that goes along with growing a garden. But it's still January. It's raining, it's cold, it's probably muddy, and you can't do anything, right? Wrong. Right now is the time you should be ordering your seeds. If you haven't already done that, you need to make a list of what you want to grow and do it ASAP. Whenever it gets close to planting time, you might not be able to find all the varieties that you want. You might not be able to find all the varieties that you want in the volume that you want from the same vendor. So go ahead and be doing that right now and get a jump on it. Number two, if you're thinking about getting into bees, or if you're wanting to grow your apiary, you need to be ordering your bees right now. A lot of places are probably already sold out on the pre-orders. Most beekeepers only produce a certain number of nukes every year, and if you wait till it's beautiful weather and there's flowers out, it's not going to work good. They're just going to be hard to find if you can find them at all. Same thing with your hardware. Make a list or go ahead and buy all the hive boxes, bottom boards, screens, all that kind of stuff that you need for a successful year of getting your bees established or growing your apiary. You can find the tools and stuff later in the season. You can find the boxes later in the season. But do you want to be scrambling around whenever it's time to get everything in the ground and to have your bees to put in there? No, you don't. You don't want to be the guy that has your wife angry with you because she's got 10 nukes in the back of the car with the 2 kids. Don't be that guy. Number 3, you need to get all your garden cleaned up if you haven't done that already. I've still got fabric out there. I've got some irrigation that I need to replace. I've got a pile of junk here in the corner of the greenhouse that needs to be sorted. Be doing those things. Yes, it's muddy out. Yes, it's raining. Yes, it's cold. But there are still days in January where it's sunny outside and the ground's solid. You can get out there. You can make it clean. If you want to tarp your stuff, you still got plenty of time to do that, to make good germination, or just for it to be tidy and have a clean space to plant into. You can do that right now. In the same thought, if you're gonna start anything early, if you've got a greenhouse, a hoop house, any of those kind of things, and you want to get stuff out earlier than you can plant it in the ground outside, get all your grow mats, all your grow lights, all your tables, all your flats, all your potting trays. Get all those things ready. Have your hoses organized. You know, it's always a big pain to me to have to untangle that hose every year where it's been thrown under the house. Get it out now and get everything ready so that you can have a successful start to the 2023 growing season. Now, here's the thing that most people overlook. Get out your Old Farmer's Almanac, get out your planting calendar, whatever you use, and look on the dates that you want to plant stuff. Now, perhaps you don't believe in that. Maybe you think it's hokey, okay? Sit down with all the seeds that you've ordered, or are ordering today, right? And figure out the days to a harvest. Figure out the successions of your planting so that whenever it's warm in the spring, you don't just go out there and plant everything all at once and have 800 bushels of corn and 6,000 bushels of beans come in at the same time. That's a stressor. Nobody wants to deal with that. You're going to be trying to mulch everything, keep weeds out, make it look pretty, and have a life. You can't just spend daylight till dark out in the garden all the time. Yes, it would be enjoyable up to a point. You don't want to be doing that. Spread your harvest out so that you can be putting stuff up at different times. If you're out in the garden like the kids and I are, and your wife is inside and she's putting everything up and canning it and preserving it, you know what? She also doesn't want to have to stop her life for 4 days at a time to can tomatoes. Do it so that you've got a succession coming in. So, what's the key to a successful season? Preparation. That's it. The Bible says that there's a season for everything under the sun, and right now it's preparation time. So, enjoy those sunny days. If you've got a covered area like I've got here in the greenhouse, get out and work in that shed. get out there in the hoop house, get out and just do something so that it's not a mad rush in spring, because the spring rush is real, y'all. God bless, and look forward to seeing you more. Come farm with us again.